It was late.
Energy Department finds COVID-19 most likely emerged from lab leak. Reports say what we know. Wow. Pretty crazy. Because that's the official government now. I mean, it's like they must have gotten approval to do that, right? It's not like there's some rogue agents at the Department of Energy. It's like, I know what I'm going to fucking do. I'm going to let everybody know where this virus came from. No, that guy's got a boss. It's fucking crazy, dude. It's really weird. It's really weird that, like, the truth slowly but surely comes out about all this stuff.
Right.
You know? And I think that's what's going to happen with East Palestine.
Yeah.
It says, looking into it, it says with low confidence they have concluded.
Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't... I don't know what that means, but they're saying it. You know, I don't know what they mean by low confidence. It seems so. If you talk to biologists that talk, like when Brett Weinstein has broken down why he believes it was a manipulated virus, he's saying that because he's a biologist who studied coronaviruses from bats. He actually studied the very animal that he's talking about. So when he explains why this doesn't make sense and why this, the structure of the thing has been altered, and when he's doing it from a very scientific perspective. When you hear that, like, it's duh. And he said that at the early days, and it got him in trouble with YouTube. It got him in trouble with a lot of his friends. A lot of people got really crazy about it. They thought that it was that saying that it was from a lab connected it to China, which connected it to Trump saying it came from China, which was bad. Because Trump called it the China virus, and everybody was like, that's racist. And so even if you connect it to that, if you're wrong, like, if you're wrong about that, like, if you're the one that's saying, hey, this is a lab leak, and it's not a lab leak, and you're shaming those people will get very upset at you. So you have to be really fucking clear before you say it came from China for sure, from a lab. And then when you find out that maybe the United States had a little bit involved in funding that type of research, you're like, what?
Right. Crazy.
The
What?
FBI said they confirmed it with moderate confidence in 2021.
Yeah, so the FBI says it too.
Well,
Moderate confidence in 2021, and that's a lot better than low confidence. Moderate confidence is like, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Well,
4 other federal agencies have concluded the pandemic began from natural transmission, and 2 agencies are undecided. Oh, okay, so there's an ideological dispute within the agencies. I wonder what the other agencies that think it's coming from natural selection. I wonder what their evidence is. Because it doesn't seem like there's a lot of evidence that points in that direction.
wild the coincidence would be if it started from that in Wuhan, which had a coronavirus lab.
So weird.
What are the odds?
Remember when Jon Stewart went on Colbert and had that whole rant about it coming from the lab, and Colbert tried to step all over it?
Right.
You hear Woody Harrelson on SNL?
Yeah.
Did you see that
Another
immediately after Woody Harrelson had that monologue on SNL where he's joking around about a drug company forcing you to take their drug? Right after it, the next day, there's all these hit pieces. Like they were timed. Like there's a hit piece in Vox, there's a hit piece in Vanity Fair, there's a hit piece calling him an anti-vaxxer and a stoner. And
He sucked on Cheers.
Conspiracy theories. He's pushing conspiracy theories. No. That's not what he's doing. He's a joke monologue on SNL about something that makes people laugh because you can kind of make a weird comparison to those two. That's the only reason why the joke works.
Yeah.
The only reason why it works is because people are thinking it. Like, so for you guys to come out and say, like, oh, conspiracy theories, no, it's jokes about a possible conspiracy theory. And the one that he's describing it's not even a real one. He's making a joke about what the real one was like. Well, maybe not the best joke, maybe not the best delivery.
It's SNL.
But the fact that got this immediate response where all these people defend the pharmaceutical companies. They're all jumping in and defending them, like in unison. They're all anti-vaxxer, stoner. Instead of saying it sucked, or instead of saying, hey, stick to acting, no, it's like they all wanted to jump in to defend the vaccine. They all wanted to jump in and defend the pharmaceutical companies from this anti-vaxxer, stoner actor who's talking. It's just interesting that they all take that route. I get criticized in the monologue, but all taking that route. That's an anti-vax conspiracy theory. Like, is it? No, he's joking about a way things went down.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot to what he's saying, like forcing you to take their drug. Like, that kind of was happening. And if you weren't getting forced, you were certainly getting coerced. You were getting urged on by the government.
There was probably a commercial for a medicine right after that.
Yeah.
Probably right away. Right away. It's not like they're not spending money on all this stuff. Like, it's like, why are we pretending? And so when he makes that joke and he talks about them buying all the media, and then all the media responds as if they've been bought and paid for, that's pretty wild.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many articles written about him, like right away.
Yep.
I was like, this is crazy.
I always look at both sides, and CNN had it, but also CNN is owned by the same company that owns SNL, so it's tricky because they don't want to make them look bad, but they, angled it like it was him.
Yeah.
Even though what we know is that these scripts are approved days in advance.
Yeah, they had to prove that unless he went out and Dave Chappelle'd it.
Yeah, he didn't.
Dave had two different monologues.
Of course he did.
Dave ran one monologue by everybody and killed. And they're like, this is great. Then he goes out in front and reads, does a whole separate one. Oh, God bless him. God bless him. And if Woody Harrelson did that, God bless him. But, look, the fact that everybody jumped in like that was just very interesting. I know they're reporters, and I know they have to report on things, and I know that's a good snarky way to get people to read your article. But, like, that seems coordinated.
It's a rough one, too, because Woody Harrelson's a badass motherfucker. So it's like someone that's hard to attack. I mean, everything he's done is great. He's so undeniable, so cool. Even his delivery of the thing that wasn't that funny but purposeful, kind of, was good.
Yeah, it was good.
He's
especially from a guy who's not a comic. He's doing stand-up, essentially. He's doing a monologue.
Truly one of the best comedic actors.